Okay, so American Astronaut. This was recommended to us by a geezer called Flame Grape on SadGeezer.com a few weeks ago. I sent off for the DVD thinking, well, you know, he likes roughly the same sort of stuff I do. And I put it on. I watched it while I was drunk and I thought it was pretty cool. Since we put it on tonight, just before we started this podcast, and Katja and Mike have seen it for the first time, watched it again. What did you think?
Absolutely beautiful. I thought it was really nice. I don't know about the DVD write-up on the back. What was it? Laurel and Hardy and Salvador Dali directing a Laurel and Hardy episode. That seems to make no sense whatsoever. It's more, I would say it's a sort of Armageddon directed by David Lynch.
Well, you see, it can't be Lynch because there were no midgets. If I had a single midget...
I'm thinking David Lynch, Razorhead.
Anyway, it's basically about this geezer, right, called Corey Maccabee. He wrote, starred, and produced and directed this whole film. It was made for less than $2 million, and it's just bloody brilliant. Watch a clip now.
Gentlemen, I hold the case that contains a real, live girl.
What do you think of the acting?
I thought it was lovely.
It's fantastic, wasn't it? Yeah. And
effortless.
I didn't notice any stars in that at all. This Rory Maccabee geezer, who's like a lead singer in some Canadian or American rock band, played a terrific part. He was totally believable right the way through. There was a comedian. I wish I remembered the name of the guy who was a comedian. Some old geezer stands up on stage and starts talking, and he would tell the most amazing joke and had everybody in stitches. It was just the whole entertainment aspect of the film was terrific to watch. It will keep you totally enthralled.
Well, I love the fact that it's got American in the title, because it seems so anti-Hollywood American film anyway. I mean, the fact that said at the time the people just look absolutely fascinating to look at.
And oh my God, the barn in space.
Yeah.
With the Higgs who got enlightened and just launched a barn in space.
Some terrific ideas.
It's so beautiful.
Mike's point, I think, is that it's anti-Hollywood, this, isn't it? It's nothing like it. It's nothing like it.
It's what Hollywood should be, if given the right chance.
If somebody wanted to make a sci-fi movie and completely go against every single sci-fi film that Hollywood have taken up in the last 10 years.
But for the right reasons, though.
Yeah.
You know, it's not anti for the sake of it. He's a guy with a bit of a passion. He's obviously a musician. He wants to get across. He's for somehow got, I don't know how he's linked with all this cast, but he's found, again, interesting people to look at, but talented people more than anything else. Lovely storyline. You can see where the shortcuts have been taken in the actual film itself, but more the better. You know, there's nothing wonderful about someone with a small budget experimenting and trying to get something out of the medium. Little things like the silhouette shots and things like that.
I thought that the space shots were a bit over the line.
Well, yeah.
But that was really the only thing, the cockpit, little chintzy room with a bed in it, our deco lamp, wooden bookcase.
We don't want to give too much away, really. Right, so, Holly, you know you've got some information about the actual film, like the music and so on. The music was great. We really liked that. Who was the band who did that, Holly?
The Billionaire Show.
Right,
it's by the same guy that actually directs it, him and a friend, Robert Lurie. They have BNS Productions, and they do their own soundtracks for their motion pictures, as well as actual other music.
That Corey Maccabee is the lead singer in that band, isn't he?
Yeah.
And he stars in the show, writes and produces it.
It's very Matt and Trey, isn't it? It's like with South Park trying to force the music through entertainment. Yeah. It's a great way to go.
And for a film that was made completely on a budget of $2 million or less than $2 million, it's terrific. Okay, the main bit of news that we got in this one is that Stargate SG1 has been canned. There will be no Stargate SG1. I'm really upset because actually season 10 is turning out to be one of the best seasons, I think, for the last 3 or 4, maybe 4 or 5 seasons. I'm really disappointed. I thought it was just starting to get. I was just starting to get used to the Farscape characters and warming to them. The story seemed a bit nicer. The special effects seemed okay.
Which ones were in it? Which Farscape characters were in it?
Crichton and
Ben Bauer.
Ben Bauer, yeah.
Claudia Black.
And Claudia Black, yeah. The brunette and the lead character from Farscape, yeah. Crichton. Okay, I think I'm the only one, to be honest. Or Holly, you're mildly peeved about it.
Yeah, I like watching it, and I think Ryan watches it a lot too. So I'll be sad, and I'll have to switch over more to Atlantis. But there is supposed to be some guest spots from the SG1 people.
Right.
Coming up, and maybe another spin-off series.
That's right. You've got some insider news on that, which you'll be reporting next week.
Yes.
Is that right?
I was already going to school.
Oh, yes. And that's about it for this week. See you next time. Bye-bye.